On the above date and time, Cleveland police officers. Let me turn this music down. Copyright.
Copyright.
Shouts to Wintertime though. Wherever that nigga is, I don't know. This nigga used to make really raw music and then he just disappeared. I don't know what happened to that nigga. Literally, he not on Instagram, Twitter, nowhere, bro. Okay. On the above date in time, Cleveland police officers Sertz badge 1383 and Fisher badge 2314 were at Speedway gas station in Newburgh when they were standing in line to purchase items. At this time, Sulaiman was positioned in between them. There was a customer in line and the store clerk was present. Mr. Barker bent over and the black Smith & Wesson dropped out. The serial number fell out the fanny pack that he was wearing around his person. CPD officers detained Mr. Barker and retrieved the gun. Cleveland requested that we respond. We, as in Newburgh, because that's who's writing this. Okay. It's this bitch, and fuck her, because she done been involved in a lot of bullshit, and she know that. But anyway, at this time, Cuyahoga Heights police, these niggas got another department from down the fucking street coming. Lieutenant Wallace 2937 and Officer Contura 2912 and Makowitz 2919. All white people, bro. All white people, bro. They're all white. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, y'all niggas. This shit, whatever. They all and I arrived. Upon arrival, I observed Mr. Barker in handcuffs standing in front of his Dodge truck. He was with CPD officers. As I began approaching them, Mr. Barker became very upset and aggressive. He yelled, "This bitch." Let me get.
I know, my bad.
He yelled, quote, "This bitch. You know me, you bitch ass bitch. You bitch ass bitch. Now I am going to jail. Fuck you," end quote. I was speaking with Cleveland Police Officer Fisher, inquiring what happened. At this time, Mr. Barker stated that he had his gun and it fell out. He stated that he has to carry it to protect himself from evil people like me. He continued to yell and scream obscenities towards me, calling me a hoe and a bitch. He stated that he would kill me, which I didn't. Because if I did, they would charge me for that. Like, I wouldn't threaten that bitch, but I will call you a bitch ass bitch for sure. But yeah, I don't need to tell you I'm gonna kill you. That's crazy. He continued yelling that he owns our uniforms and the jail, which I do because I pay an enormous amount of taxes, bro. I pay an enormous amount of taxes, bro. Let me show you my W-2s real quick. These are all my W-2s, bro. From 1 year, nigga. This is 1 year. I pay for all of these niggas' uniforms in all of these cities, bro. These are all separate cities in Cleveland. When I was doing cleaning air ducts, every single house that I went to, I paid taxes for that job, nigga. Every single thing that I ever did, nigga, I paid taxes for it. So you bitch ass niggas, when you coming from all of these random ass cities, and I pay for all of this shit, you riding around in my car, you got on all this gear, all this shit mine, and then y'all come and harass me because I'm minding my fucking business. Really, I'm just purchasing items between two police officers and my gun fell out. Now I'm going to fucking jail, you bitch ass bitch. Why are you anything other than what the fuck I'm saying? The fuck? He continued yelling that he owns our uniforms in the jail. I do. Where do you think that funding comes from? Bitch ass bitch.
Taxpayers.
While we were trying to secure Mr. Barker into the back of the cruiser, number 11, he was resisting officers and would not get into the cruiser. I low-key was doing that because I was talking shit. Like, fuck y'all niggas. Look at y'all bitch-ass niggas trying to get me in this car. Y'all can't even do shit with me. I'm a man. Y'all niggas is hoes. And you white. So I got my hands behind my back and y'all niggas can't get me in this vehicle because y'all some bitches. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking my shit. You can't even get me in this car, hoe ass niggas. I was on all that, nigga. Fuck y'all. He continued yelling and screaming obscenities. We were finally able to get him secured in the cruiser. He continued to yell and scream and call us, quote, bitches and, quote, honkies. Officer Rose Officer Rose and I conducted a vehicle inventory search. Why did they search my car? I don't know, but they did an inventory search. During the search, multiple marijuana cigarettes were located, as well as a small baggie of suspected marijuana and an empty bottle of THC 800 blah blah blah, some shit I had. Lieutenant Wallace stayed and waited for United Towing to retrieve the vehicle. I don't even understand why they even did that. Like, why are you even searching my vehicle? I wasn't driving during the offense.
Yeah, he wasn't even
like
in the car.
It just. I took the officers back to the car when them niggas detained me, but like, why are you in my car and doing all this shit? Like, taking my blunts for what? And then just putting it in this punk ass police report for what? You're just they took an empty bottle of some shit out of my car. Like, what is wrong with y'all niggas? And that little ass punk ass bag of weed, whatever the fuck I had. And then towed my car behind this, which is off top like $200. Like,
You got food in there?
yeah, I got food.
No, he.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
Is that why this nigga crying?
Maybe.
Cause he keep licking the fucking carpet.
Oh. Here, bro. I'm sorry. God bless you. Damn, how the joint get in the chair smashed? Ain't that a bitch? He gonna get smoked. Okay. Alright, towed my car. Due to Mr. Barker's aggressive behavior, we were going to transport him directly to North Royalton Jail. However, they were currently full. Solon Jail was also full. Officer Rose and I conveyed Mr. Barker to our police department. Officers Contura and Makowitz followed. Officer Vaverka, all these white ass fucking people. All these fucking white ass fucking people, man. Y'all niggas is demons.
Yeah.
These niggas sound like demons. Contura, Makowitz, and Vaverka, nigga, like y'all niggas is real life demons. Met us on station. During the transport, Mr. Barker made comments that white people are inferior and burned in the sun, and continued to make vulgar comments towards officers. He then began talking about
eating this shit up.
He then began he then began talking about his genitals and what he could do with them. Bruh, that's all this is about, bruh. Those last sentences right there. Mr. Barker made comments that white people are inferior and burn in the sun, and continued to make vulgar comments towards officers. He then began talking about his genitals and what he could do with them, and what you cannot do with yours. I have the capacity to create all of you niggas. Vaverka, all of you niggas. If I fuck up and bust a blank nut, albino looking motherfucker like you is gonna come out. Like one of you weird looking white people. I fuck around and do that. And that's how white people happen. And that's why y'all niggas salty. Cause you cannot fuck with me. And everybody knows it. Okay. Everybody knows it, but they don't want to know it. Once we got Mr. Barker into the station, another pat down was done. He was being aggressive towards officers, continued to call us names, making references to our skin being the same color as a pig. He was pulling away from officers and screaming. While screaming, he was getting spit on officers. The one nigga, bro, I told them niggas, like, y'all niggas is white and y'all just nasty. Like, y'all just got white, nasty skin. The one nigga was talking about he's tanned and shit. Like, that nigga, all of these niggas are salty about all of this shit, bro. They're taking it all. They're taking it all
to heart,
bro. They remember this shit.
They gonna remember that shit.
I'm like a marked man, bro. They put a note on my car to renew my license, or they don't have a choice but to tow my car. Like, these niggas is just so annoying. How about you just leave me the fuck alone? How about you do that? How about you just do that? Just mind your fucking business. There's no victim here, nigga. Leave me and what the fuck I'm doing the fuck alone.
Your car is your car, right?
It's the truck down there. I'm just put it in the driveway, because if y'all niggas decide to bring a tow truck to my private property because of some...
No, I'm saying, like, your truck is your shit. Like, you still paying on that shit, right?
No, I'm not paying
How
it,
the fuck they gonna come-
nigga. It's mine.
How the fuck they gonna come take some shit that's yours?
That's what I'm saying about the license plate, nigga. Mind your fucking business.
That's your car. How the fuck you gonna come and take?
Bruh, them niggas wrote a note on a piece of paper and put it on my windshield. Like, leave me the fuck alone. How about it? But these niggas is still feeling the day that I told them niggas about themselves.
Ooh, bro.
Come here. Sit. 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 Due to his aggressive behavior, we could not safely fingerprint him nor remove his sweatshirt that had a string tie in it. The sweatshirt had to be cut off of him. These dumbass niggas.
Cut your shit off.
Yeah, these stupid motherfuckers, bro. I'm trying to tell these niggas, like, take the handcuffs off and I'll just take the hoodie off. You know what I'm saying? You stupid idiots. I want to say they was like trying to take it off of me while I still had the handcuffs on. And I'm telling them the whole time, I'm like, y'all niggas is really stupid as fuck because you're not about to get this hoodie off with my hands behind my back, you dumbass niggas. Like, I'm telling them this shit. They're still attempting to do this shit. And then they end up having one of these little fuck niggas, the little scrub nigga, had to go sit. Thank you very much. The one little scrub nigga had to go and get some scissors so he could cut the hoodie off when they could have just took the fucking handcuffs off. I wasn't about to beat their ass or nothing. But they afraid. Yeah, they afraid as fuck. So, like, y'all end up having to go and get some scissors and be fucking retarded. And, oh, this is what it is, bruh. This is what it is. So they go and get the scissors, bruh. These dumb ass niggas. Actually, I think they tried to rip it at first. Couldn't rip it. I'm, like, laughing at these niggas whole time. Like, y'all niggas are truly goofy. This must be, like, y'all must be learning a whole lot today. Because y'all niggas is dumb as fuck. You clearly don't know shit. So these niggas try to rip my hoodie, and they can't. Because they're just inferior. So the scrub nigga has to go get scissors. But, bruh, the hoodie is still on my hands, bruh. You still can't get the hoodie off with my hands tied behind my back. You're gonna have to take the handcuffs off regardless. Yeah. So these niggas go and get the scissors and just cut my hoodie for no reason. Just cut it up. And I'm telling them, you gonna have to take the handcuffs off anyway, dumbass, to get the hoodie off of my arms. You fucking idiots. So they fucking cut my hoodie up for no reason and then have to take the handcuffs off anyway and fucking take the hoodie off. Fucking retards. And it's like fucking 8 of these niggas. He was secured in cell 1. I asked Mr. Barker if he was okay. He stated no because he smoked too much weed. I asked if he needed to be seen by Newburgh Fire Department. He stated no, he was fine. I was probably being sarcastic with the bitch on some like, yeah, like, I'm so high, you know?
Oh, yeah. I feel you.
Like, what you mean am I okay, bitch? Shut up. Oh, that's what she was like, I know you've been smoking or are you okay? Bitch. Shut up. While he was in the cell, he began to calm down. Officer Viverka and I removed him from the cell and allowed him to call his girlfriend and let her know he was okay, because she don't even know what even happened to me, bro. I'm just out in the world, bro. Yeah. We tried to talk to Mr. Barker and explain what was happening. He was calm at first, then began to escalate his behavior and stated that he will never forgive us and he will hold a grudge because I arrested him a few years ago for a warrant, and he was mad because officers came into his house when he was having a verbal domestic with his children's mother. Bro, I had gotten an argument with my girl because my air conditioner was leaking on my clothes and I didn't know. And she had seen, like, some shit that was wet right there, but she didn't say, like, some shit was wet right there.
I hate that shit.
But
shit annoys me.
She was just thinking it was just wet. And I'm like, how did you, like, and all of my shit was wet that was sitting here. So I'm salty and I'm just, like, lightweight yelling, because whatever, whatever, nigga. I can yell about what I want to in my house. Bruh, tell me why. And we was getting ready to leave, like, walk out the door. Bro, why did police officers walk in my house, bro? My door was unlocked, and they walked in my house, bro. They just walked in, bro. Like, we heard you arguing, so we walked in. And I was telling them about that. Like, y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all just, all y'all do is arrest me and do weird shit. So I don't fuck with y'all forever. And then y'all doing this weird shit today. So fuck y'all niggas. And they talking about a verbal domestic. Like, I wasn't doing shit. Y'all just walked in on me talking loud as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing in my house? It's not like I had my hands around her neck or something, and these niggas, you know what I'm saying? These niggas just walk in my house, turn the doorknob, and walk in my house, bro. These niggas just walk in my house. He also stated that since he was going to be in trouble, he ran his mouth and had no problem talking to us the way he did. And I don't. When I'm going to jail, like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to jail. Y'all niggas gonna charge me for resisting arrest and all of this shit, so I might as well just talk my shit. I'll bail out, whatever, I'll handle it later. He stated that he will always have a problem with the police. He stated, I will teach my kids to hate you motherfuckers. I will tell them all about this and how I disrespected you and told you how it is. I will teach them to disrespect you. Mr. Barker was charged with disorderly and CCW. His CCH contains only misdemeanors, petty theft, and disorderly conduct, like my record. He was served charges and given a court date, blah, 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 Zoom paperwork and a tow release. And they still have my gun. So,
yeah.
Once they... Okay, so in the other police report, let me read this other one real quick. This one isn't as long. Officer Constanzo, another fucking demon, was sent to the listed address for a parking complaint. It was reported a vehicle was blocking the driveway and the complainant could not get their vehicle out of the driveway. Officer Constanzo knocked on the door and made contact with Sulaiman, who opened the door and immediately slammed it shut. Officer Constanzo verbally conveyed the vehicle would have to be towed if not moved. Officer Constanzo walked back toward the street where Mr. Barker then exited the house and upon doing so was yelling and screaming at the neighbor along with Officer Constanzo, which isn't true. This just isn't even true. I just walked outside and fucking moved my car. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas is really crazy. It's 7 in the morning. Attempts to de-escalate Mr. Barker were unsuccessful and additional units were summoned to the scene. So what actually happened is I moved my car, sat in the street for a second, the bitch didn't move. I went to the window, bitch, move the car. What the fuck are you doing, bitch? Bitch, move the car. What the fuck are you doing, bitch?
So what did they say you did?
She moves the car. I pull my car back in the driveway, and then I stand in the driveway. None of this shit that he's saying in this happened. Like, this shit where he's de-escalating, I didn't even talk to that nigga. That nigga was wherever the fuck he was. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what are you talking about? I was in my car. I came out. I did yell at the neighbor for that second, and then when she moved, you know what I'm saying? But, nigga, whatever. It was discovered Mr. Barker has an outstanding warrant from this agency for carrying a concealed weapon. Sergeant Halaska, Officer Vaverka, and I all responded. And these niggas sound like the other niggas. Vaverka for sure. Puss ass, bitch ass, punk ass, dick in the booty ass nigga. And I all responded to that location. All of these niggas for a quote unquote parking complaint. And I'm in my own driveway. They forgot to say that. And the person that's complaining doesn't live here. They forgot to say that too. Like, this, what the fuck is going on? And all of these fucking police officers are on my street now. What's happening? So, okay, so Sergeant Halaska, Officer Vaverka, and I, so there's 3 people, all responded to the location. Mr. Barker engaged in a verbal tirade toward Officer Constanzo. Mr. Barker was ordered to calm down but failed to do so. You can't order me to calm down. And like, it wasn't even no big deal. Like I said, like, nigga, it's like, oh yeah, I do have that warrant. So like, let's go to jail, fucking pigs. Let's get in my car. Come on, fuck niggas. That's all it really was. It wasn't no tirade. But y'all niggas is weak in the soul and mind. And then y'all ordering me to calm down as if that's my responsibility. Nigga, I'm not at work. Nigga, you at work. You calm down, bitch ass nigga. It's 7 in the morning. If I want to get hype at 7 in the morning, I can do that. Because I ain't at work, nigga. Fuck. I'm minding my business. Doing whatever the fuck I want to do. Freedom of speech. Pussy. Leave me alone.
Oh, ass bitch.
And it wasn't I was yelling at the bitch for sure. But I don't think I was yelling. I might have been yelling at them niggas. Whatever. But I can yell at them niggas too. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. How about that? I can yell. Failed to do so. Officers attempted to place Mr. Barker in the handcuffs pursuant to his warrant, and he gave heavy resistance to the point where we had to push him against the front of the police cruiser. Literally, I'm like, let's go to jail, nigga. Literally, I'm like, let's go, bitch ass niggas. What are they talking about? Heavy resistance. I'm just telling them they some hoe ass niggas, but I'm like, let's go. Like, it is what it is. I ain't even tripping. I'm gonna just bail out. And it's 7 in the morning. Like, y'all niggas is really goofy behind all of this, but I gotta handle that warrant and shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whatever, man. Let's go. Heavy resistance, blah, blah. During such time, Mr. Barker continued yelling and screaming at officers and refused to comply with orders to put his arms behind his back. Officers had to physically restrain Mr. Barker and force his arms behind his back. He then had to be physically placed into the rear of the police cruiser. During such time, officers had to enter from the opposite side to pull him back as he would not comply with the orders given. See, these niggas was being so ridiculous and rough, trying to like throw me in the vehicle when I should put my feet in the car first. I have to put my feet in the car first. So if you trying to shove me in the car, doing all of this goofy shit because I'm running my mouth, like if you just let me get in the fucking car and stop being crazy. So when you do that, like now at this point, I can't get in the car. Like, nigga, you got me just in the car, nigga. I can't do shit. So yeah, you have to pull from the other side and get me in the car because this is all kind of fried. This bitch is not made for a man like me. It's made for weak niggas like you. So you could probably go through that little stupid shit, but like a nigga like me, you can't just like nigga just let me do what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not resisting you niggas. I'm chilling for real. Like fuck y'all niggas. You're not a threat to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's 3 of y'all, 1 of me. You all have weapons. I ain't tripping. Y'all niggas will really kill me in the street. Like I'm gonna just tell you that you some fuck niggas, and this is all my shit. Now let's go. Let's get in my car and let's go, nigga. Like that's really what I'm on. Cause I ain't gonna be like, y'all not gonna take me. Like, no, nigga, let's go. I got plenty to say though. I'm gonna just talk my shit the whole time. And I know what hurts. I don't need to yell and scream. I just tell you niggas that you're inferior. You're white, and psychologically, you find me a threat. Because I can create brown babies and you cannot. The more brown babies I make, the less of you it is. So, nigga, in due time, if I keep using my dick how you know I can, it will be no more of you. And you know that. So you gotta move the way you do. It's all psychological. That's why the nigga across the hall move how he do. Cause you a weak body nigga. You recessive. Fucking inferior. It's not my fault. I didn't create it. I just live here. Mr. Barker was transported on station, and during the transport continued yelling and screaming, which I wasn't doing, but the nigga was breaking all these laws on the way to the fucking police department. The nigga's like not using the turn signal, the nigga speeding down the street, all type of shit. I'm like, nigga, why are you speeding down the street, nigga? Like, why are you committing traffic infractions, nigga? Like, what type of shit are you on? Y'all niggas is really crazy. And I'm telling them that this was my driveway. I'm telling them all this shit. It's no reason to yell and scream, nigga. This is just the facts. And y'all niggas got me in the back of this car over what? Like, leave me alone. Upon arrival at the station, I summoned Cuyahoga Heights to send an officer. Given the combative behavior exhibited by Mr. Barker, while in the parking lot and awaiting extraction from the vehicle, Mr. Barker again was yelling and screaming despite efforts to calm him down. Nigga, I wasn't yelling and screaming. I'm like, nigga, we here at the jail now. Open up my car. Let's go. Open up my car. Tell the other little niggas that I be paying in here to let's get this shit on the let's come on, man. I got shit to do. This is what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, bitch ass nigga. You work for me. You protect and serve me, bitch ass nigga. Everything that you doing, you do it for me. I don't care what you think. I'm a member of the public, so you work for me. Period. That's just how I'm talking. You're my slave, nigga. Open this door up, cause I'm not opening it, bitch ass nigga. Open the door for me, nigga. Do it now, nigga. This is what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, fuck you, kicking and screaming, spitting or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, fuck you. He was, and then he talking about despite efforts to calm him down. That nigga was not saying nothing, bro. The whole car right there, the whole time we was in the parking lot and all that shit. And when we got there, this nigga didn't even know where we was going, bro. The nigga bust a fucking U-turn. He bust a U-turn in the middle of traffic trying to get in the fucking jail. I'm like, nigga, you really crazy, bro. You would pull somebody over for doing some shit like that. He talking to another police officer that had been around because he trying to figure out where to go. The nigga low-key lost. He don't even know where to go. So he flagged down some other police officer. These niggas talking in the middle of the street. I'm like, this is illegal. You cannot do this, nigga. How do you not know your job? How do you not know what you're doing, nigga? Like, y'all niggas is really crazy and y'all niggas acting like gang members. So I'm telling these niggas, I'm like, blue lives, nigga. Y'all niggas truly act like gang members. This is some gang shit that y'all, hey, what up, big dog? What, hey, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Then the nigga just busts a U-turn in the middle of the street like, oh, okay, here's the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, y'all niggas is really wild. Like, y'all just... You cold, bro?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me see. Oh, this is the other one, I think. Oh no, this is the right one. Distraction, yelling and screaming. Oh no, this is another point. This is they took me to Newburgh first. And this is where, nigga, my pants end up falling down, nigga, and they're like 6 niggas taking me into this fucking police station with my pants down my fucking leg by my ankles, and it's fucking snowing and shit outside. Bro, this shit was crazy. And I had my coat on. That bitch had like fell off of my body and it was just like on my arms, but my hands was cut. It was all a mess, bro, because I was sagging and shit. I just came out the house to move my car. You know what I'm saying? At this point, these niggas done pulled me in the car and all this crazy shit. Like, my pants done whatever. So, he was fit. So, at this point, when I'm at the... This is what I was just talking shit. I was talking shit either way to all... In any transit with the police, I'm talking shit, period. He was physically removed from the vehicle, Officer Viverka and myself, but yet continue to resist. But nigga, I'm not resisting at this point. I'm chilling, man. God damn it. Let's get this shit over with. Officers had to physically escort him in the building, where he was immediately placed into a holding cell, still handcuffed behind his back. This was due to his highly combative behavior and officer safety reasons. So these niggas threw me in the cell, pants down on my ankles, jacket all fucked up. Everything just all fucked up, bro. It's like 7:30 in the morning. And I was parked in my own driveway. Once being placed in the holding cell, he began kicking the door repeatedly while yelling and screaming. This day I was pissed, bro. When them niggas put me in that cell like that, bro, I was pissed. I was kicking the fuck out that door. I was yelling big shit for a minute, cause nigga, like, what the fuck, man? kicking the door, repeatedly yelling, screaming. He continued this behavior for quite some time and began spitting on the security camera several times. Cause I know y'all niggas looking at me like he was. His behavior persisted and eventually he tired out, but overall was still disorderly for the better part of an hour. Cause nigga, I got energy for you fuck niggas, and I know you looking at me on this camera and you're amazed at who I am in reality, pussy ass niggas. You can never be capable. As a result of his actions, I prepared and issued charges of persistent disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Once the necessary charges were prepared, they were sent to the court for due to North Royalton. He was transported to Strongsville in court. So, nigga, after all that shit was said and done, I finally went to court, bruh. They dropped the CCW charge and they dropped the resisting arrest charge from that one. I had the court from both of these instances at the same time. So, nigga, they dropped the CCW and they dropped the resisting arrest from this other one. So I basically have two disorderly charges. The one disorderly charge from the parking lot incident, the nigga decided just no, you just don't get nothing for that. Like no nothing. I'ma just lightweight throw it out type shit. The shit where the police report was like super descriptive, where I was really telling them niggas about themselves and all that. That disorderly conduct, that nigga gave me 2 years probation, $800 in fines, 5 days in jail, and 20 hours of community service. Got my ass, bruh. Got my ass for talking shit, bruh.